Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, July 21st, and I'm pleased to come to you sharing this week's devotion from Bob Goff. Once again, we're reading from his book, Live in Grace, Walk in Love. We're on page 245. The devotion number is 202. It's entitled, It's Easy to Want God's Will When It's What We Want. The rest of the time, we grow. Our scripture verse is Luke 16, verse 10. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. Bob writes, I always get a kick out of the way kids love to obey when there's something in it for them. Take a group of boys to shoot BB guns and they'll be on their best behavior. Promise a treat after the rooms get cleaned and you're wondering why they don't do it more often. It's easy for kids to get in line when there's a reward after the work. It's a different story when it comes to math class or doing chores around the house. When rules are laid out for an activity we don't enjoy, it's harder to sell us on the beauty of obedience, so we settle for mere compliance. Compliance is just behavior. It's good manners. Obedience is about doing what we don't want, even when we don't fully understand. We like to think we outgrow the grumpy spirit of dissent when we don't get what we want, but I'm not sure we ever shake that tendency. We often just act better. It's easy to follow God's will when He sends us in the direction of what feels fun or exciting or gratifying, but it's not so easy when He keeps us in jobs we don't want or in relationships with difficult people. Those are the moments, however, when our faith is put to the test. It's when we actually find out who we really are. The mundane tasks, the unpleasant obedience, and the difficult people are report cards on what we've learned about love. If we can be faithful under circumstances we wouldn't choose, people will see what our faith is all about. Hang tight when things get tough. It's training ground for the next adventure. Is God asking you to do something you don't want to do? This is where it gets good. And our question for today, what's something you need to do that you've been avoiding? Great question, great devotion. Hope you have a super day. Take care.